Hello, my name is Gorjan Lazarov and I'm Alumni Officer at Anglo-American University. I have pleasure today to present you Gorjan Lazarov, Alumni of Anglo-American University. He was valedictorian of his class. He was also president of Student Council. Now he is Director of Revenue Strategy at Marriott Hotel, but also lecturer at AAU Business School. Gorjan, would you tell me why did you choose AAU? Actually, Anglo-American College at that time.
At that time, back in 1998, the whole Eastern Europe region was going through a transition. I thought that the state higher educational system in Macedonia, the country where I come from, would not prepare me well for the challenges of the new time. During a high school trip to Prague, I found out about the Anglo-American College, which was the first private higher educational institution in the Czech Republic. The college was offering Western type of education with small class sizes, so I fell in love with the city, the college, and here I am after more than 10 years. I'm still in Prague and connected to the school.
How have the studies at AAU impacted you?
Well, I would never forget the time spent at AAC. I think that the college prepared us perfectly for the challenges of the work assignments later. A proof for that are many graduates who had a phenomenal career progress. As mentioned before, the small class sizes, the interaction with the lecturers brought us huge value. At that time, many foreign companies were setting up offices in the Czech Republic, and they were led by experienced managers from the West. We were lucky enough to have some of them lecturing at the AAC. I have learned a lot by their practical experience, and finally, during my studies, the Czech Republic was growing and going through a transition which transformed the country. Being able to witness and monitor this process was a great experience as well.
What happened after the end of the studies?
Well, in my first year of studies, I remember going to one of the five-star hotels in Prague to see the career they organized by the school. At that time, as a fresh student, it was great to see some of the biggest companies worldwide recruiting talent from our school. As a person starting at the college at that time, this gave me additional motivation, hoping that one day I would have a chance to work for these companies. And after 3 years, this is exactly what happened to me. I was recruited by Marriott, starting working for the finance department. After 1 year, I sort of got bored of the numbers and moved to the sales and marketing part of the business as a revenue manager. After that, I joined Oscar, now Vodafone, a young dynamic organization where I worked as pricing manager. And the time spent at Oscar, its culture, its people had great influence over me. During that time, I started the executive MBA program at the University of Pittsburgh. This is the second oldest MBA program in the world, ranked among the top 50 executive MBA programs worldwide. At the end of the studies, I was approached again by Marriott to return to work for as Director of Revenue Strategy, and this is where I am today. As well, after completing the postgraduate school, I started to teach at Anglo-American College, started with pricing strategy. Now I have introduction to marketing as well. I like being connected to the school. I love marketing and strategy, so this combination is something that gives me energy to step in front of the students and to pass my experience to them after a hard working day.
Can you tell us some people or events that had impact on you and that you will remember?
Well, it's hard to think of one single event or person that had an influence at me me. I think that I'm not going to mention now all the things that we were doing after school with my colleagues, but I think that the founder of the School of Law, John Kerry, who unfortunately has passed away recently, had a big impact on me. He was a type of person that stimulated the students to think, not just to learn by heart what is written in the book. I recall his lectures actually as one of the most interesting. In addition, the head of the journalism school, Charles Hood, the head of the School of Business, David Whitney, the president of the college, Richard Smith, the academic director at that time, Mitchell Young, were all people that I was working with as student and president of the student council. Last but not least, I have to mention Kirill Rivarov, who at that time was a business maths and quantitative research methods lecturer. His courses were actually among the hardest at the college, and students had difficult times passing them. However, he was often voted the best lecturer due to his teaching style and ability to explain difficult concepts.
Gorjan, I think that you are the right person to ask this question. What are the words that you associate with success?
Well, if I have to explain success in a couple of words and without thinking about it a lot, then probably it would be hard work, integrity, courage, and fun. Why? Because whatever you do, no matter how talented you are, you need hard work in order to succeed. Integrity, you need trust between yourself and the people working for you, or between yourself and your boss, between yourself and the customers. Courage, because as a manager, you're making decisions every day. Some of them are right, some of them are wrong, but it is important to make those decisions and learn from the mistakes. And fun, of course, because whatever you do, you need to like what you're doing. You can't do it just for the sake of doing it.